Hello there, I'm Christine Franklyn, an executive wellness coach who works with CEOs and executives and founders to help them optimize their health so they can be the best that they can be.
And hello, my name is Silvana Siskov. I am a health coach and nutritionist, and I wrote numbers of books focusing on the health, weight loss, and well-being. And today's topic is going to be how to fix a diet mindset. So, Christine, how many clients do you have who have a fixed diet mindset?
Oh, well, typically with my clients, I don't focus on weight loss specifically.
Right.
And I focus on healthy eating, and then that
Right.
helps you to manage your weight. So that's usually the approach that I use. So having said that, a lot of people come to me.
Yeah, I like this. Having said that, yes.
Yes. Their mindset before we work together or when we start working together is usually very different. And it's all about how much weight they want to lose and the goal that they have and the time frame in which they want to lose it. So then we have to work through a process of having a different mindset altogether, because even if you were going to try to achieve that goal in that time frame, you can't do it with the same mindset that you've been using all along anyway, that got you into the position that you're in now. It's going to require a shift. So one way or the other, we need to start thinking about, at least at the very least, a more positive mindset rather than a critical one where we look in the mirror and say, oh, I don't like my body. I wish I were slimmer or thinner. For me, it's about health. So obviously, if you're overweight, then it puts you into a more high risk category for several diseases, especially chronic diseases. So the key is really, what can we do without criticizing yourself, without the negative self-talk, that can get you to a point where you feel healthy overall and you are healthy overall. So for me, the first shift is to shift into a more positive mindset, because the negative self-talk is actually sending you towards a stress response, which will not help your body to lose weight for sure. That's simply going to help you store fat. So a positive mindset is the first step for me. What about you?
Yeah, that is the one, yes. But I think also would be a good idea if we kind of go through some kind of list of things, kind of what is actually diet mindset, because a lot of people have a diet mindset, not realizing they have it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think one of the things would be, and I notice with lots of my clients, is basically all or nothing. They're gonna eat very, very healthy, or they're gonna just eat junk and overeat. So basically it's all or nothing. There is no kind of like a happy medium. And that is a really kind of danger zone, in my opinion.
Oh, yes.
Because you can't always eat healthy 24/7, 365 days a year. We're going to have a birthday, we're going to have a Christmas, we're going to have different kind of celebrations. But with lots of people, they have this kind of mindset. Well, I just had a jam donut and I ruined my diet. Therefore, I'm gonna binge now until next week, and then on Monday I'll start again. So basically, it's really kind of all or nothing, and that's really kind of danger zone to be in.
Yes, for sure, because it's not sustainable.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. I mean, we all like to have, I don't know, a chocolate bar occasionally, or a slice of cake occasionally, or whatever occasionally. And another thing, a diet mindset also is when people eat like once a day. They don't want to eat because they're scared to put the weight on, so they eat once a day, but in that one meal they have so much food, they take so much calories more than if they actually spread it all across the day.
Yes. Which is also
Yeah,
dangerous for their blood sugar levels because you're going to
exactly.
get a blood sugar spike, and that's not healthy either.
Exactly. Also, with diet mindset, I noticed that people don't have long-term goals.
Hmm.
It's very kind of short term. They want to lose as much weight as possible, like a 2 stone in a week, which is impossible. And
Yes.
they decide they're gonna just eat a salad and drink water, which is just not sustainable. You can't live on that forever.
Yes.
It's very kind of short mindset. And also another thing is that lots of people with diet mindset, they tend to use slimming pills,
Mm.
which again, it's not sustainable and it's not healthy. And yeah, maybe you can take a slimming pills for a week, 2, or even a month, but you can't live on it forever. Our body needs the nutrients, our body needs a real food. So I have lots of clients who come to me not actually understanding that they have a diet mindset, and that's what we need to fix. And as you said, it's all kind of it all starts with the self-talk, and really looking at what your goal is, and what your long-term goal is, and how you can get there.
Yes, completely.
Yeah,
And you touched on one thing that I often hear about where people basically, don't look at the nutrients they're getting. They're just looking at the calories and the amount of calories that they think they're consuming and trying to reduce that
yeah,
total amount of calories. But if you are cutting out an entire food group, which I don't recommend, so if you're eating a salad with no protein, no
yeah,
peas,
yeah.
no plant protein or animal protein at all, you're not getting the full spectrum of nutrients that you need, that your body needs. So
Yes,
it's
yeah,
really important to think about the quality of what you're eating, because if you're thinking about your health rather than just how you look temporarily, then you definitely want to have a full range of all the vitamins, minerals, the macronutrients that you need. And also, I was thinking as you were talking that I had a client who came to me and said he wanted to lose some weight. And I said, okay. He, of course, was thinking short term, just as you said. And I said, okay, so after you lose the weight, what then? And
hmm,
he looked at me like, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Because you
yeah,
still need to maintain the new weight
yes,
that you're at,
yes. Or
So
what I find interesting when people say, I'm not gonna eat anything, or I'm gonna eat very little until I lose a certain amount of weight, and then I'm gonna start eating normal again. It doesn't work. It's
no.
what is eating normal again? What does it mean in their eyes? I have no idea. Does it mean going back to where they were before, like eating junk, overeating, or whatever? I got no idea. But if you're gonna go back to that kind of eating, well, you're gonna go back to that kind of weight.
Of
You're gonna
course.
become overweight again,
Yes.
even if you lose some weight. So yeah, it's really kind of long-term thinking is the way forward. We really need to think kind of where do you want to be in 6 months or 12 months, and then make a plans how to get there and what kind of steps you need to take to get there.
It's true. So true. So
Yeah.
hopefully we've given everyone some things to think about today, because as you said, Silvana, we don't think about that mindset very often. People usually
No.
just rush straight to a weight loss goal, and that whole concept of how we approach weight loss and how we approach managing our weight is totally pushed to the side. We don't think about it consciously.
Yeah, yeah, and as you said, kind of you mentioned at the beginning, kind of people who want to lose weight, they often focus on the scale, and we talked about this in the past. That they focus on the scale instead of focusing on the health, and just to focusing on the scale and the number on the scale is not long term thinking. Is not a way forward.
Yes, so
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
having said that, we're still going to be continuing to talk a bit about this whole concept of weight loss and everything that
Yeah.
goes into it. So what are we going to be talking about next week?
Right, next week, we're going to talk about 5 habits preventing you from losing weight. And that's going to be
Interesting.
interesting one, yes. So I'll see you next week.
See you then.